thousands of jobs disappear. It's more of the same, but worse. In Donald Trump's America, working families get tax relief. Millions of new jobs created. Wages go up. Small businesses thrive. The American dream achievable. Change that makes America great again. Donald Trump for president.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Mom, Mia, what are you doing?
Grandma says everyone needs to know that Capital Carpet and Tile does window treatments.
It's Capital Carpet and Tile and window fashions.
From plantation shutters to draperies and motorized shades to all types of window treatments, Capital Carpet and Tile and Window Fashions has it all.
Look, Dad, I can even control the shade with my phone.
That's cool. And right now, our 30th anniversary sale has the best prices on everything we offer, from flooring
to window treatments.
So why would you buy from anyone else?
Get the Storm Shield app now and receive early warnings for 5 locations.
Welcome back. You know, we've got a big holiday ahead, Labor Day weekend, and you've probably been making plans for your 3 days off, whether it's a backyard barbecue or tailgating for some upcoming football games. Andrew Felix, a digital lifestyle expert, is here today with some must-have products that will enhance your tailgating and Labor Day experience. Andrew, thank you for being here.
Of course.
First of all, we got to get rid of the crummy weather, right?
Yeah,
to have a
exactly.
nice outdoor experience. Tell us how these things that you brought with you today make the tailgating experience or a backyard barbecue better.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a lot of stuff. First off, we're going to start right here with this white dome. Somebody's like, why do I need a white dome? Well, actually, that is for Dish Network, that's a tailgater. So you're actually able to get your Dish Network, if you've got satellite, take that wherever you want.
Wow.
Take your box with you from your house, plug it into this, and then you'll get satellite no matter where you are.
Watch the pregame show on satellite, nice and crisp and everything else. All right.
We'll jump up here. You're going to need your music. This is from Braven. This is their XXL speaker. This thing's massive. The one thing that stands out on this, fully waterproof.
Oh, excellent.
So you can take this to the beach wherever you want. If it gets sandy, hose it down, and then you don't have to worry about ruining it.
Oh, that's nice. And good sound?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unbelievable sound.
Not too heavy to carry?
Not at all.
Okay, all right. We'll
Next up,
test it out.
Let's talk tailgating, too. You're going to want shade. This thing's pretty cool from Coleman. This is their 2-in-1, and what I liked about this was not only is it a canopy shade, but it's also a tent. So if you've got little ones and you want to put them inside, you can still put them inside directly out of that heat or rain, but also still have the shade part outside.
Yeah, and if the whole family's comfortable, especially the little ones, that's great. So, you know, what would you say is the key to having a good outdoor experience?
Happy
little
people.
shade
And happy people.
That's right. Good tunes, too.
Now, next up, this is from iDevices. This is their outdoor switch. This will connect to any plug in your car, in your generator, whatever you have, and it's app control, and it's water and rain resistant. So if you go into that game and you forget to turn off everything, you've now been able to turn off via an app.
All right, you need to cook something while
Cook something. Charbowls. This is a infrared grill. It's their grill to go. Weighs about 10 pounds. Works off of propane, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Weather centers. If you need to know what the weather is right away. Now we want to get to this. This is pretty cool for Labor Day. If you've got kids or adults going into the water, and you want to make sure that they're protected, you put this on the wrist. And then what you're going to do is if for some reason a rip current or something gets to them and they can't get out of that water and a lifeguard can't get to them, you're basically going to have the child pull that,
excellent.
and it's now a safety device that's going to pull up to a 200-pound person right to the surface.
Love that. Now, lastly, we've only got 10 seconds, but we've got 2 neat items here. We're not condoning alcohol, drinking, and sneaking it in, but
this is the wine rack and the beer belly. You can wear these. You can walk into tailgating, you can walk into stadiums underneath your clothing, and you'll actually have your wine and your beer with you at all times.
People seem to do that all the time, so at least go for comfort. All right, thank you so much for joining us today, and let's hope this bad weather clears out and we have a good Labor Day. Rox, back over to you.
It wasn't always that easy, though, was it, Fast? Thanks, John and Andrew. You know, football season is underway, and many people are now shifting their focus from the game to concussion prevention for young athletes. Terrace Miles shows us how one Iowa school district is using baseline testing to help monitor students' brain health.
We're making sure that the kids are properly managed. They're not going back in if they still got those concussion symptoms and further damaging themselves for down the road.
With all the focus on head injuries in the media and in homes across the nation, schools are trying to find out new ways to keep kids safe.
Concussions is a big hot button issue nowadays. And to be able to do the concussion testing for the junior high athletes, you know, a lot of times junior high and kids sports are left out.
The Davenport School District has performed what's called baseline testing, and that means establishing a so-called baseline that gives medical professionals a kind of blueprint on how each individual brain should function.
We use the C3 Logix platform, and it's based on an iPad. So what we do is we test their balance, their vision, both static and dynamic, so both head moving and just normal vision. And then we test their processing speed. So it's kind of like a symbols recognition where they have to find a symbol and then find the number and then match it up. And then reaction time and a trails test.
Jason Veal is one of the trainers who did the testing. He says the baseline helps figure out just how serious a head injury is and when a student is recovered.
Now we're comparing them to their baseline, to their normal, and now we can manage that concussion properly. So we want to make sure that we get that kid's normal, and we're testing them to them.
The tests are helping to ease everyone's mind. From coach?
As a coach, it's extremely important. Naturally, the first thing that I worry about is my players' safety, making sure that they're healthy and they can go full go.
To player.
Yeah.